Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and instantly command attention? Not because they're the most attractive, not because they're the richest, not because they're the loudest. It's because of their mindset. And if you've spent any time on self-improvement YouTube or TikTok, you've probably come across WizardLiz, someone whose videos on confidence, self-worth, and personal growth have inspired millions. But here's the interesting part. People think her success comes from motivation. It doesn't. It comes from a set of mental habits that completely change the way you see yourself. Today, we're breaking down the WizardLiz Mindset, not to copy another person, but to understand the principles that can help you become more confident, emotionally resilient, and intentional in your own life. Let's get into it. One of the biggest ideas associated with WizardLiz is simple. Your life shouldn't revolve around someone else. Many people spend years waiting for texts, wondering what someone thinks of them, changing themselves just to be accepted. The problem? The more your happiness depends on another person, the less control you have over your own life. Confidence starts when you stop asking, "Do they like me?" and start asking, "Do I like the way I'm living?" When you become the center of your own life, not in a selfish way, but in a healthy way, you naturally become more secure. Think about this. If you genuinely believed you were valuable, would you stay in relationships that constantly hurt you? Would you keep apologizing for existing? Would you settle for less than you deserve? Probably not. Your identity influences your decisions. This idea also connects to psychology. People often behave in ways that match how they see themselves. If your inner story is, "I'm never enough," you'll often act from fear. If your inner story is, "I'm capable and worthy," you'll make different choices. Changing your life often starts with changing the story you repeat to yourself.
Not every argument deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves a response. Not every person deserves unlimited access to your time. One of the most practical lessons from confidence creators like WizardLiz is learning to set boundaries. Boundaries aren't about pushing everyone away. They're about deciding what you will and won't accept. Every time you say yes to something unhealthy, you're saying no to your peace. Emotionally mature people understand that protecting their mental well-being isn't rude. It's necessary. Here's something most people don't want to hear. You won't feel motivated every day. Nobody does. Waiting until you feel like it is one of the fastest ways to stay stuck. Successful people build routines that work even on difficult days. That doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up consistently, reading one chapter, going to the gym, studying for 30 minutes, cleaning your room, keeping promises to yourself. Every small action sends your brain a message. I'm someone who follows through. And that's how confidence grows. Not through words, but through evidence. This might be the hardest lesson of all. Many people unknowingly live for approval. They post for likes, dress for compliments, change opinions to fit in. The problem is that validation is temporary. If your confidence depends on applause, it disappears the moment people stop clapping. Real confidence is quieter. It comes from knowing who you are, even when no one is watching. Ironically, people often become more attractive when they stop trying so hard to impress everyone. There's a difference between wanting to connect with people and needing their approval to feel worthy. Learning that difference can be life-changing. One reason WizardLiz's content resonates with so many people is that she encourages viewers to enjoy their own lives, not wait for someone else to make life exciting. You don't need a luxury vacation to feel alive. You can make coffee slowly, take a walk without your phone, celebrate small wins. These habits may seem ordinary, but they shift your attention from what you lack to what you can create. The goal isn't to pretend life is perfect. It's to stop postponing happiness until everything is perfect. Here's the biggest lesson of all. Confidence isn't built by convincing yourself you're amazing. It's built by becoming someone you genuinely respect. That means keeping promises, being honest, taking responsibility, learning from mistakes, working on your goals, treating yourself with kindness. When your actions align with your values, confidence follows naturally. Because deep down, you know you're becoming the kind of person you admire. The WizardLiz Mindset isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming a stronger version of yourself. Take inspiration, but don't put anyone on a pedestal. No creator has every answer, and what works for one person may not work for another. The real goal is to build habits, beliefs, and boundaries that fit your life. Because confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one decision at a time. And remember, the relationship you have with yourself sets the standard for every other relationship in your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.